Alright, so a little update. We made it through part of Texas. Last night we stopped over in Paris, Texas, and we just drove through. It's okay. It's okay. We just passed through Wichita Falls, Texas, and we're on our way now to Roswell, New Mexico now. And hopefully we can find a cool place. We're gonna go tent camping out in Roswell, maybe see some aliens. But wait, he is not happy that I stopped the car. Yeah. So we're gonna get back driving. But we've made it through part of Mexico when we're finally about to leave, or not
Texas.
Texas, sorry, going to New Mexico now. So hopefully we can be done here soon with Texas. We're not a fan of Texas. We'll touch more on that once we get some more driving in, because
we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, and also with that, Wichita Falls, sorry for anybody that's from Wichita Falls, but that was a very odd place, and definitely not something we'd ever be looking forward to going back through is Wichita Falls. Again, we'll touch on that later, but we did pull over because we saw a really neat site that we kind of wanted to touch on. I'm gonna go show them.
You should go across the street where they're bigger.
Okay, watch traffic. Make sure I don't get hit. Ah, I'm gonna cross the road. Here we go. We're crossing the road. All right, look at here. Look, it's a cactus. That's all I came over here to show, was that it's a cactus.
This is garbage.
It's uneventful. And now I've got to cross the street again, playing Frogger in real life. But I thought it was neat that there was at least a cactus. That's our first cactus I think we've seen. So, and I think there's more cacti somewhere in that little patch of woods. Anyway, we're gonna get back on the road, head to New Mexico, and hopefully see some aliens. We'll be back on. Well, we're back. We put in a few more hours of driving. We're still not in New Mexico. We finally decided to kind of take a break for a little bit and just get out of the car and enjoy some good scenery. We've been about 3 hours on the same road in Texas. It's Highway 83, and we're expected to be on Highway 83 for another 3 hours. So it's about 6 hours total. Of driving down this one highway.
There you go.
And it's starting to get a little
monotonous.
Very monotonous. Like, oh my lord, it's getting bad. There's just nothing. And I'm gonna post, or you'll see some clips before this of it. It's pretty in some places, but you see the same thing over and over again for the last 3 hours, and you expect another 3 hours of the same thing again. It just gets a little much. Hey, good save.
You got some right there. Can I help?
But we're having fun overall.
Right there.
It's just getting monotonous.
Hey, you don't need all of them at one time.
He wants them.
Take your time, dude.
But we're hoping to make Roswell by the end of by like 5 o'clock tonight?
Yeah.
5 o'clock mountain time, so that's like 4 o'clock our time.
It's not our time anymore.
Whatever time is time.
Florida time. Central time.
Central time, it's 4 o'clock. It'll be 5 o'clock there. But we're hoping to make Roswell, New Mexico, and we're going to lay over for the night. And I think we have a plan. We just got a tent that we're going to go pick up, in which you'll get to see that too. We're going to pick it up from Walmart. But we got this really nice, like, kind of a glamping tent. And I know that's funny to say, but it is really nice. It comes with LEDs built into it. And we, ow! Watch it.
It won't unfold.
Here, I'll help. Here you go, it's moist.
Thanks. I don't like that word.
It's, you threw me off track now. I don't even know what I'm saying.
It's a glamping tent.
It's a glamping tent, but we're going to stay at this really neat campsite, I think, in Roswell. And it's a campsite, it's kind of themed around alien sightings. So really excited for that. And I think it's right outside Roswell.
You
and
want to
then
be careful. He's going for your glasses.
it's my glasses. And we also are going to try to, if we get there early enough, if not, we'll have to do it tomorrow. I at least want to go by the diner that's in Roswell that's alien themed, and that would be cool. And then I think we're going to swing up towards Albuquerque.
It's in Grants.
Oh, it is in Grants?
Yeah, the
okay.
ice cave.
Okay, so we got to swing to Grants, where there's an ice cave and a volcano. So we're gonna go do that, and that'll be really cool.
And that'll probably be tomorrow's adventure.
Yeah, definitely tomorrow.
They close at 6. We're not gonna get there in time.
Okay, so yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Big thing is, Augie Man here is gonna have to get comfortable with being in a baby swing or sling and being carried instead of carried on his hip or on my hip. Can you do that? Yay! We're learning. You're just happy because you have crackers.
He's extremely happy.
Shove the whole thing in your mouth. Anyway,
these may be a little bit too tough for him, but I also packed 2 of these.
Oh, nice. All right, so I'm gonna take the camera for a minute. I'm gonna go show him up on the ridgeline over there.
Okay, have fun.
Okay.
We're gonna eat.
All right, we're gonna go look at this ridgeline up on this hill up here. Oh, climb up this thing. It's like I said, it's quite nice. It's just the same thing for a long time, and they're getting very, very tired of the same thing. Hi, buddy. The same thing over and over again. I'm getting very tired of the same thing over and over again. Look at this. It's pretty neat out here. I mean, if you like green pastures and barbed wire and maybe some rock formations every once in a while in Texas. We could have drove through the cities, but I kind of thought this would be better, more scenic. Obviously, I may have been wrong. Instead of scenery, we are seeing desert. Or not even desert, this is like, I don't know what you call that over there. But yeah, it's a nice hill with some trees and brown clay, I guess. I don't really know. But it's a nice ridge line of nothing for miles. The last gas station was like 2 hours ago. So yeah. And then we're gonna run across. Hold on. I apologize. We're gonna run. We're gonna go look at the road on the other side. We're gonna go look at the road.
Why are you running?
Because we're gonna go look at the road on the other side.
Run.
I bet he does. I actually gotta be careful. I don't know any of the fauna here in Texas. Obviously, I know there's like, I think rattlesnakes. It's kind of common everywhere, even in Oregon where we're going. There's obviously rattlesnakes. But I think also, doesn't Texas have scorpions? I don't know. I don't know the fauna here in Texas. We really didn't do our education on everywhere we'd be going through as far as fauna. We really focused more on Oregon. But also, look at this. Hold on. I'm going to show you. There's some really big ants here in Texas compared to where we're back in Florida. And this must be a Texas thing. Everything's bigger in Texas because look at this. I don't know if you can tell, but those are some large ants all coming out of that one hole. That's a big ant. I don't know what kind of ants those are, but look at here. Here's the road where there's been hardly nobody, but maybe 1 or 2 passing trucks every once in a blue moon. Yeah, trucks. Also, look, cactuses. Wow, it's cacti. This one doesn't have any barbs on it. Touched it. I think cactuses are edible. Look at the pretty flower. That's really neat. But it's just been like this here in Texas, just nothing for a while. So we shall see. how the rest of the journey goes. I'm getting tired, and I'm kind of glad we decided we're gonna lay over in Roswell. Obviously, I wanted to go to Roswell to begin with. Alex wasn't too keen on it, but being able to stop and see, ooh, I have like something in my shoe. Stopping over in Roswell and getting to see like the aliens and stuff, I was excited for. Well, aliens, but alien themed stuff. You know, the whole thing is supposed to be in Roswell with aliens and the crash, and I thought that'd be really cool. Alex is not too keen on the idea, but I'm just glad we're getting to kind of lay over and relax a little bit. So we shall see how it goes. I think Alex is talking to her mom. Like a little burrow. I don't know what lives there, but there's a couple of burrows around. So Alex is over here talking to her mom.
Yep.
Yep.
Chase is taking videos for the YouTube channel.
I know. I love you. Have a good weekend. Come here. I know. Are you dirty?
I wouldn't scan that QR code. Wouldn't trust it, but there's a random QR code on this like layover spot. So Alex, we found, when I went over there, we found a cactus and it has some pretty flowers on it.
Ooh, you found a cactus with flowers.
Yay.
In Texas.
Wow.
That's so surprising.
And we also found some more ants.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, be careful, be careful. Yeah, will you sit on the other side?
I'll sit on the other side. Alright, I gotta go do dad things. I'm gonna get off of here. Grandpa.
Oh. I think we're all ready to be out of Texas, including Augie. Augie's tired of Texas.
What's he done? He sat there. He just sat there.
When he's not sleeping like he is right now, he's crying.
I put in the footwork here. I'm tired.
Yeah? I got exactly 1 hour of sleep last night.
Touche.
Yeah. How many hours did you get?
3. But in your math, by the way, that's 2 extra than you did.
No.
Just making sure your math and math.
Why'd you hold up 4 fingers?
I don't know. I had to think about how many hours I slept. Look. Say so.
We did it. It's the 27th. Today is the 28th. It's our wedding anniversary. We've been together for 4 years and married for 3.
Filming that person hardcore. Like,
well, that's their problem.
at least we're in public, right?
Yeah.
This is Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock, Texas.
So far, I have seen a Walmart and some trees and a highway. And
Yep.
I'm not very impressed.
No.
I will give Texas a 2-finger rating so far.
Aren't they the Lone Star State?
They're the state of
No, seriously, they're considered the Lone Star State. You know what Lone Star means?
One. There's nothing here.
There's 1 star.
There's nothing. We drove for hours into nothingness, and I expect to drive, once we're past Lubbock, into more nothingness. till we get to New Mexico, which I'm hoping New Mexico will at
be
least
like
have some
desert.
different scenery, like different scenery.
Desert.
Yeah, desert. Maybe.
I'll be desert.
At least I can go play in the sand. Or dirt. Sand? Whatever deserts have. Dirt and sand? You have like a mixture?
I don't know if I've ever been to a desert before. Don't ask me.
Say this. I will enjoy this trip 100 times more when we make it farther west, where it's a little bit more outdoorsy. I feel like Texas is outdoorsy when it comes to cowboy stuff, but that's about where it ends.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to like towards New Mexico, Arizona, especially Oregon, where camping and outdoors, and I feel like that the farther west we get towards that area, it's going to get more and more prevalent.
Yeah.
Like New Mexico, going and having places to go camp like we're doing tonight, sounds cool. But here, there really hasn't been that much in Texas, and maybe it's just the route that we chose to go through Texas. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
But-
you're getting off track. There's a slide over there. I think it's
I was
supposed to be
in
a
the
water
middle of
slide.
I was giving a whole speech. What do you mean?
But it's a water park.
Okay, back
In Texas.
Look at we'll give it the benefit of the doubt for Texas, but for what parts that we have seen, in which we've been to 4 or 5 different cities in Texas now.
Yes.
more.
And some of the places we went through last night, scary.
There.
Remember last night? It was right after we
You talking about before
left.
we got to Paris?
Yeah, but it was like right after we got out of Louisiana. It was all back roads, dark roads, ain't nobody out on the roads.
With no lights. Yeah.
It was some scary stuff.
To get to Paris, Texas from Louisiana was a little odd, yeah. That was,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was odd.
Would not recommend to make that drive at night, because you will creep yourself out like we did. Yes,
Well, we had fun.
we did.
Alright. Back to driving.
Sayonara.